Hi, this is a video to share part of my experience of a divorce and the use of false allegations. The story goes, I was asked to leave in May 2012 after a 22-year marriage. There was no big arguments or real warning signs. But anyway, I moved into a rented flat and my wife stayed in the house we owned. Then I got a letter from her solicitors about divorce, and it was going to be an amicable as possible divorce, etc. But when I found out she was having an adulterous affair, everything turned nasty, and the guy threatened he'd take great pleasure in destroying my life. Well, I'd never ever had anybody say that to me. I started receiving threatening letters from her solicitors, as I'd told her everything was now got to be split 50-50. And from the evidence found at the house later, my ex and her adulterous new partner Stephen, aka Esteban, and business partner stroke PA, a woman he'd been living with for the last 3 to 4 years, Teresa, were desperately trying to find ways to get rid of me and also to get me to sign the house over to my ex. Make sure I was unable to visit my son, who was still living there. They tried for annulment, or they suggested an annulment, and a non-molestation order, and other allegations. Now, a non-molestation order would have cost them nearly £1,000. The 19th of November 2012, I was arrested for rape and sexual assault. At first I had no idea who I'd meant to have raped. It was only at the police station that I realised they actually were on about my ex. Now, just 2 days earlier, Esteban and Teresa had moved into the family home with my ex. I was bailed pending investigations, and 2 days later my son was kicked out and came to live with me. I was on bail for a total of 474 days. I was meant to be a violent and dangerous person. My ex had a panic alarm installed by the police. I was never charged, but my ex, or someone on her behalf, told her solicitor that I'd been charged, and there was a case management conference had been actually arranged for the 1st of March 2012. My solicitor had to correct them and tell them that I'd still had not been charged and there would be no case management conference, as that would have meant I'd been charged and there was about to be a court case. So who lied to her solicitor? Big question mark. My ex's adulterous convicted criminal boyfriend, partner, Stephen Malinoff, aka Esteban Antonio, and his business partner, stroke PA, both given witness statements to the police. Now, my ex had only known Esteban and Teresa for about a year or less, and I had never met Teresa and only met her partner twice because I'd done work for him. Now I'll leave you with the thought of why did they lie, or she lie, to her solicitor about the allegations. And I'll see you in part 2.